Well, hey, hi, hello, welcome back, Alexandrian Codex. This is a quick look at the Daoism revised mod that I just did today. Super quick. We can go through the changes. All the changes are on the mod page. A whole bunch of sins and virtues have been added. All Daoists are now pacifists and communal identity. The differences between Zhengyi, Shangqing, and Guangzhen is Guangzhen and Zhengyi have a head of faith. They have a spiritual head of faith. Zhengyi is esoteric, Shangqing is inner journey, Guangzhen is inner journey. Beyond that, they're pretty much identical now. All of them use shunned for adultery and deviancy. Before it was just Zhengyi, for whatever reason, had them criminal, which isn't how Daoism works. Clerical function is been switched over to control on all of them because, yeah, Zhengyi prior had, let's go to here, prior had communion. Now I get the idea of having communion is kind of to represent like, well, they don't sell indulgences, but they do sell, talismans, or they give out talismans, stuff like that. But, the ability to seek indulgences, it doesn't really work that way. And committing criminal acts to seek indulgences, again, doesn't really work that way. And excommunication is not a thing in Daoism. Like at all. Even having a head of faith is just kind of like, they don't really have heads of faith. Like they have like a Dalai Lama kind of figure who's a spiritual leader, but not a... I mean, celestial masters can't, like, banish people from the faith and stuff like that. Further, all are now pacifists, which means we can't use holy wars anymore. Particularly in this campaign, it felt very silly holy warring for the Dao, so I wanted to do away with that. Esotericism is still around. Pluralist has replaced righteous for Zhengyi. Pluralist, it's more in line with Daoism. You're not as quick to convert people. Zhengyi previously had medicine preachers, which is just fucking weird. Like, wandering monks are a thing in all kinds of, in Confucianism, Buddhism, Taoism, but they're not going around trying to convert people. They're just going around trying to engage in self-enlightenment, and they'll trade, like, lessons they've learned for food, which is a thing, but this is circumstantial. Like, some Taoists did this, but not all Taoists, in the same way that some Taoists have monasteries, and not all Taoists do. And even members of the same school, of a Taoist school, might practice it differently. The main differences between these are Zhengyi focus on talismans a lot. Oh god, let's see. Shangqing and Guangzhen both focused on, like, internal divination or internal journey. Like, oh my god, what the fuck is it called? Give me my notes. Like, Guangzhen means all true, or all truth religion, or the way of completeness and truth. It's a focus on alchemy within the body, Nidan, rather than external alchemy. They focus a lot on longevity, immortality through alchemy, harmony with the Tao, with the 5 elements, whatever, the whole inner journey thing. Shangqing is supreme clarity, or highest clarity. Meditation, or typically consists of, like, visualization and breathing exercises, rather than alchemy or talismans. It's individualistic rather than collective. Like, there is no head of faith in this case. Zhengyi, on the other hand, is the way of orthodox unity. Zhengyi embraces the sale of talismans. Lay priesthood are educated through registers, so that kind of plays into the... It doesn't, though, the traits that Paradox had assigned. Like, I get it, I get what they were going for, but nah, disagree. Yeah, that's it. I don't need to gild the lily at all. This is done. It's in the game. Functionally, playing a Taoist should be pretty significantly different now. You're not going to be going to war as much. Sins and virtues are much more impactful. I didn't just arbitrarily pick these. Taoism has a lot of books saying what you should do and shouldn't do, what a good ruler does, what a bad ruler does. And a lot of these adhere to that and align to that quite clearly, from the Tao Te Ching to the, well, really the Tao Te Ching is the go-to. So if you got questions, if you disagree with the assessment, get at me, but I'm very confident of this. Yeah, so less holy wars. Communal identity offsets the conversion speed reduction from being pluralist by a significant margin, and focuses on the interrelatedness of being Han and being Taoist, particularly during the Tang Dynasty and Song Dynasty. Communal identity, the Tao Te Ching made its way into the exams that bureaucrats had to pass in order to be accredited in the dynastic system of China. These bureaucratic exams kept going until the Republic of China, I think. No, it was the Qing Dynasty that the exams were made illegal by the British and other European powers, which was just... Yeah. I think they were made illegal. Were they just temporarily... It doesn't fucking matter. It's communal identity. It's a huge part in the way that the political infrastructure, bureaucratic infrastructure works in China, was literacy of these great works. And the Taoist great works were, in the Tang Dynasty, actually added to that liturgy. So yee. 7 minutes. This is the shortest video I've done in a long time. Hope you like it. If not, I don't really give a shit. Made it for me. Till tomorrow, toodaloo, take care, see you then. Bye-bye.